Alright everybody, the example we're doing now is 3.2 example 2. Um, we're supposed to find the measure of the exterior angle for each of these. Remember that that if you extend the sides of polygons, they form angles on the outside of the polygon, which are referred to as exterior angles, which is there's an example right here, x degrees right here, that's an exterior angle. And down here, 2a degrees is an example of an exterior angle. What we're supposed to do is figure out what those are. Um, let's start off with a up here. All right. So we know from our definition of the sum of an interior angles of a triangle, these angles add up to give you 180 degrees. So we should start off by figuring out what this angle measure is. Let's call this angle 1. Okay. So we know that 36 plus 72 degrees plus angle 1 equals 180 degrees. So we add these two, that gives us 108 degrees plus angle 1 equals 180 degrees. And we use our algebra skills, subtract 108 from both sides. And that gives us angle 1 equals 72 degrees. And we know that these two angles cut by this line on this straight line will give us 180 degrees because they're supplementary to each other on the straight line. Angle 1 is 72, so we know that 72 plus x degrees equals 180 degrees. Subtract 72 from both sides, and we get x equals 108 degrees. Alright? And now for B here. You can refer to your key ideas from the page before. The key idea being, let me see here, the exterior angle measures of a triangle. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the two non-adjacent interior angles. So these are the two non-adjacent interior angles from the exterior angle 2A. Alright, so we know from key idea on page 112, we know that these two angles added together equal this angle. So let's write that. I'm going to do it in a different color. 80 degrees plus a minus 5 degrees equals 2a degrees. Alright? And then we combine our like terms. So we've got 80 plus a minus 5. So 80 minus 5 is 75 degrees plus a equals 2a degrees. Subtract a using our algebra. That gives us 75 degrees equals a. Alright? Which means that this angle right here is 150 degrees because 2 times 75 is equal to 150. And then this angle right here, we just do 75 minus 5, and that equals 70. So this is 70 degrees. And that leaves this angle to be 30 degrees. Alright, so if you understood that well, you can go on to the on your owns on the next page. But if you didn't, I would review it one more time, watch the video again, and then check in your book and look at the key ideas while you watch the video. That'll help you out a lot more.